Hello YouTube and welcome back to the Nitro Addiction. How's everybody doing on this beautiful evening? I think we got 106 or 108 today down here in Phoenix, so not too bad. Kind of a cold front rolling through. We got Big Boys Toys in the house. What's up, Carlo? Hope you're feeling good today, my friend. And then how you say this? Suave Cash. What's up, brother? Yes, another body. How's it going? Seems like you've been here before, but I don't recognize the name. Did you change your name, or we got somebody new in the house? We've got Ricky Ticky Rack. How you doing? I think I said that wrong. Maybe it's just Rickety Rack. Steve's in the house. What's up? How's everybody doing? So we got some new faces in here. Appreciate you. Hope you guys enjoy. So I did. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I got it. It only takes 2-3 tries sometimes. If you guys were watching the last couple of weeks, I found a Savage 25, and the guy is willing to trade it for my Savage 25 with the Dynamite 28 in it, the one that is doing our record long wheelies. So we call it the Wheelie King. But he chose this body. Told him I'd paint him a custom body. So he wanted Dukes of Hazzard orange, so just regular orange, and he wants the windows blacked out. I didn't pick up the smoke, so we're just gonna go solid black, make it a nice dark tint. So I hope everybody enjoys, and I hope he likes it in the end. Yeah, people are trying to sell these bodies on eBay for like $200 and some, and it's like, you people are stupid. That's what's wrong with this hobby, is people trying to sell discontinued stuff at ridiculous prices. Anywho, I'm glad I got mine for a, well, I guess you could say normal price at this point. I think when I picked that body up, I grabbed a couple of them and they were like $40-50, something like that, plus shipping. So not the cheapest, but definitely not the most expensive. Let's see. I was rewatching a lot for the 21 that turned out to be sweet truck. Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, it's sitting right over there on the shelf. Oh, sorry. There on the shelf. Right where it belongs. I tell you what, man. I've been picking up these old, what are they, GT1 or whatever the original tires are called on these. I don't know what they're called, but I just picked up basically my 5th set. So I was able to grab 5 full sets and then a pair. I'm still waiting on the pair to get here, but out of the 4 sets that have shown up, I've only had one that's had cracks in it, so they've pretty much all been really good sets. And it looks like I got another good set coming. With maybe a couple of cracks in it, but not bad. Let's see. I've been trying to pick up a 25 Revo. A lot of people are crazy with the prices. Yep, even for pretty bad condition. Oh, I know, man. There's morons out there basically ruining the hobby, just trying to make a buck off of things that people want that they don't make anymore. And I mean, I get it, the price is going to go up, but when you're charging $200, and it was a starting bid at $225 for that body, and I'm like, you people are morons. I don't know if you guys heard me last week, but these, just the rubbers, a pair, no rims, just 2 rubbers. Somebody, it's like one of those Japanese companies trying to sell them for like 188, 184, plus shipping. Like, you're stupid. I told them, like, you're ruining this hobby with your moron prices. First gen tires look the best. Oh yeah, I love them. They're my favorite. Those are Fisherman deals are out there. Yeah, we talked about that last week. But yeah, they're morons with everything. They're ridiculous on the bodies, ridiculous on the tires, and of course they're ridiculous on the trucks. There's two 21s on eBay right now, both for 700 plus. And like, no. No, that's stupid. Jester, what's going on? Welcome back. Now I'll show you the project I did this weekend. I basically worked all weekend on this. This body needs a lot of work. It is trash. But this is one of the 25 engines that I had rebuilt, sitting in my closet, just waiting. Nice set of these tires. For as old as these are, really good shape. But this is one of the Savages I had in a bucket. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about it, but I literally had two Savages in a bucket. And between the two of them, one was an X and one was a 25. And the 25's got a couple of pieces on it that need to be replaced. Like one of the A-arms is broke where the hinge pin goes. And what was it? There was something else. I don't remember. But the pieces are on there. They'll work, but I need to get them replaced. And then the Savage X is still sitting in a box because it had a broken A-arm, two broken A-arms, and one of the diff cases are missing. Here's the other Savage, just waiting on pieces. So I went from Savage in a bucket to Savage in a box. Anyways, all aspects, what's up? Those guys make me feel like a millionaire. Oh yeah, they'll make anybody feel like a millionaire. I mean, they're literally trying to get an arm and a leg for the stuff they have. I hope they go broke. Just sitting on whatever they have, nobody buying it because they're stupid. Those Lotus and Rinks likes, I'm rattling my cans for YouTube, getting ready. And we're gonna get this body painted up Dukes of Hazzard orange and get it ready for the trade. You know, unfortunately, I missed Hybrid's show this weekend. I got busy, and but I heard he had a little bit of an accident. I just want to wish him the best of luck and a speedy recovery. I don't know all the details to it, but I hope he's doing better. Hope you got everything fixed. So, Hybrid, if you're out there, get well, brother. So basically, this guy doesn't like the multi-colors. He just wants one solid color. So what we're going to do is just paint it solid orange, back it with some white, and then black out the windows, and then get it stickered up and trimmed out and ready. Let's see here. Truth told, had a temper tantrum. Who's that? I need to hire me a can shaker. Well, I got another one of these bodies. If this turns out looking good, we may do another one orange. happened to my chat? I had to go to the computer to read the comments. Like, why won't my phone bring it up? Give it to me. Well, anyways, all aspects, I saw your message, man. You send me whatever, and we'll fix whatever. So, no worries, brother. Why I want my phone? My phone's acting stupid. Ugh. This is dumb. I don't know. Well, anyways, I gotta run over to the computer to see you guys' messages. Try not to paint the cat. I don't have a cat. Alright, we're gonna go get our first coats on. You guys feel that heat? That's ridiculous. So I already washed it, scratched up the surfaces, put the window masking on. All we gotta do is throw some orange on it. This would be the P7 orange. That's weird. Never had that happen before. Yeah, no SpongeBob tonight. They're in the dirty clothes, so tonight we've got the Jurassic Park, and just have to do. But yes, SpongeBob is my good luck painting pants. I'm trying to keep these coats as even as possible, but keep hitting it wrong. Man, why? This is really pissing me off. I don't know why it won't let me see the chats on my phone. This is stupid. I'm going to have to move my computer over here. What's going on, WBL? Mr. Rob himself, how you doing, brother? No, Carlo, no panties. I tell you what, pimp, tonight we may try your idea and we just throw them on there and see how they look. Just throw them out there and see what sticks. Thought about throwing it up in the air and see if I could catch it on the body. What I really wish is that my damn chat on my phone on the live itself would work so I could see it. Packaging up my millions I made on eBay. Yeah, you must be selling bodies for $200+ and tires for $180. Somebody's trying to become a millionaire off of RCs. Good point, Ricky. What's up, Raw? Body time, what's up? How you doing, brother? Just said he needs a basher body for T-Max. I don't have anything for T-Maxes. Most of my stuff is Savage, but yeah, it's pretty much all I got would be Savage bodies. The herd's starting to thin out a little. I need more. I'm gonna buy a new one. It sucks when you got to buy a new one just for a basher body. I've seen some for sale though. Some that are already kind of bashed up. People wanting stupid money for things. I can't tell if these guys' wives are telling to sell their shit and they're like, okay, and putting the never sell price on it, or if they really think inflation is affecting them that much. It's one thing that bugs me about this hobby. I mean, at least with real cars, like when they quit making them, there's still parts, you can go buy parts and fix them up, even the old classics. When it comes to RC stuff, they just quit making everything and they're like, just start jacking up the prices and go fend for yourself. Turn it into a cutthroat business when it don't need to be. It's like they think they're Legos or something. He'll start evening out here pretty soon. Stupid messages come up on my phone. It was really irritating. It was doing just fine, and all of a sudden they just disappeared. What's going on, Bob? How you doing, brother? JW, what's up? Hell yeah, Carlo. That's awesome, man. Donating to the cause. I'm not having problems with the spray can. It's just operator error. There's a brand new can of paint, but we know how that goes. It's insane how they mark up prices on parts. Sometimes I wonder about RC for cash. The guy's like, yeah, he's got some big parts lots that, man, he puts huge prices on. It's like, dude, he don't even clean it up, you know? Got some stuff in there that I want, but man, for the price he's charging, at least wash it. Sitting in my truck and a bear just walked past me. Tell me you're in Canada without telling me you're in Canada. Did you wave at it? You got your bear spray? Isn't it like a law you guys have to have a can of bear spray and carry a 50 cal pistol at all times? Should be. Otherwise you get eaten by the bears. She's starting to come together. And no, I don't have any Dukes of Hazzard decals. We're just going with the orange. Yeah, I know. I haven't bought anything from RCs for cash. I think that's how MZ got rid of his umpteen million. Like most of their inventory probably came from MZ, but I haven't gotten anything from them. But yeah, like they're trying for that top dollar mark, you know, for dirty old bashed up things with no engines in them, and it's like, dude. I mean, I get it. You traveled somewhere to go pick all that up, but man, come on. But no, I mean, I don't know. One of the parts lots they have has a lot of stuff in it, and I wouldn't mind getting it and going through it. I think they want like $200 for it, and it's like, you know, if you can't build at least 2 Savages out of that, I don't know that it's worth $200, especially since I gotta wash everything. Watching the South African golf tournament, I swear they make you sign something saying if you get attacked, or eating it's on you, of course. That's crazy. All aspects, as I figure them guys is trash. Yeah, I mean, for what they're trying to get for their non-washed parts, yeah, it's a little crazy. I don't know. It's almost like, there's so much stuff in, like, there's two lots that I've seen, and one of them has so much stuff in it. I mean, it may be worth it, and there's a lot of like sealed packs in there, different parts still in the packages. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say if it's worth it because it's just a big pile and you can't see what all's on the bottom. Hippos and crocs eat plenty of people. Hippos are like one of the deadliest animals out there. Um, they will come after you just to come after you. Just a little black bear, little skinny guy, huh? Dude, in South Dakota at Mount Rushmore, they got a place. I think it's called Bear Country, and like it's a lot of like just like wild animals that they have in captivity. So you get to see all these different animals that you wouldn't normally see, and they have like it was like 20 or 30 bears, like small brown bears and small black bears, and they'd pull up with a pickup truck and just dump a bunch of fresh fruit out the back of it. Watermelons, strawberries, apples, orange, whatever, all kinds of fruits and maybe some vegetables. I don't remember, but there was a fight between two of them, and they basically were like rolling around our car, fighting over some food. It was kind of cool, a little scary, but it was pretty cool. I know you want to get a little money, but oh yeah, they're all freaking up the hobby for sure, brother. Hippos are dicks. They're just protecting themselves. Any clown spewing hard to find or rare parts is effing up the hobby. Yep. One of those Japanese guys that were selling these two rubbers, just the rubbers, no rims. This guy right here, two of them, $188. I sent him a message and I said, it's assholes like you that are messing up this hobby. I hope they just sit on everything they have and don't make any money. Black bears up here in NorCal. People keep pit bulls and cane corsos. To my understanding, that's what pit bulls were like bred. That's why they built the breed. Was for bear hunting. We have tiny bear and deer, but 13-foot alligators and 20-foot pythons. Yeah, right. Anacondas too. You can keep that shit. As they should. Corsos, nothing to freak with. Dude, one of the guys that go to the track, it was a puppy. He was like 6 months old and probably damn near 100 pounds, like tall and skinny. Excuse me. Beautiful dog. I love cane corsos. They're like the best babysitters, them and pits. I got chased by a group of turkeys once. I just saw them, did a turkey call, and they started chasing me down. That's because you didn't realize you was yelling racial slurs at them. Stupid gobblers. I can't see Bob running though as much fighting as you do. I figured you would have stood your ground and kicked some turkey ass. Stupid as we have turkeys here in Kansas. Dude, there's turkeys all over the place. We've had them in our backyard, and I'm in Kansas City. I'm kind of out towards the edge of the city limits. Not totally on the edge, but I'm not in the middle of the city by any means. I've had deer in my backyard. One day, mama deer took off running and left the little baby Bambi just laying up against one of the houses and just waiting for mama to come back and get it. Coyotes. Actually got a coyote on video way back in the day. Great tires, but yeah, right on the price. Yeah, they're stupid. Like, I don't know if you heard me, Rob, but I just found another set of 4 for like $40. They said one of them had a few cracks in it. I got a few of them that's got some cracks. We'll use those as the shelf queens, and all the good ones we'll put on runners. Last cane course was 180 pounds of pure love. I bet it was. Been attacked by geese there, messed up birds, hiss at you and come full tilt. Oh, I know, dude. Geese are crazy, man. They're like the kangaroos of the birds. They will come and box you for sure. Come down under. We got Deadly Creek. You can keep that shit, bro. We are not coming down there to get beat up by kangaroos or killed by snakes. No. No. Geese here are vicious. Oh, I know. That's like the only thing Bob will run from is damn geese. Everything else he'll go to jail for. You get in a lot of trouble if you kill or harm anything here, right? Florida has nothing. On Australia, on stuff that kills. Only 6 types of venomous snakes. Yeah, 40 is fair raw, for sure, bro. And the rims look good and shiny. All the hexes look good on it, so can't wait to get it till they get here. See, we got coyotes at work. They don't bother us. Dude, I grew up with coyotes in the backyard. You'd hear them howling all the time. Coyotes are everywhere. Snakes are fun, especially the two-legged ones. Huh? What the hell's a two-legged snake? I ain't buying it. We're running. I have a psycho 80-pound red-nosed pit that's freaking special. Oh, I bet he is. That's funny. Geese at work attack our trucks. Them damn geese. Savage wheels are still $10 a set. Nice at a swap meet. Yeah, I don't ever make it to swap meets, so I gotta go the shitty route. Let's see. In Cali, the coyote looks like straight dogs, right? Old rabid dogs, mangy dogs. Yeah, we always had a lot of coyotes out in the back. My hometown, there was about 8,500 people, and we were truly on the edge of town. And out in the back, you could every night you'd hear them out there. I had possums that would come up and eat the cat's food. So we had outdoor cats. So I'd have to sneak out there every once in a while and swing a stick at them. Possums don't like it when you swing a stick at them. The jackalope. When I was in South Dakota working, they had the hotel I stayed. They had postcards with jackalopes on there. I was like, what? Snipes. Yeah, I remember as a kid they were trying to get us to go out looking for snipes. And yeah, it was one excuse after another as to why you couldn't find it. Like, you people. That's fun to get the kids busy, though. That's funny. They're real dependent on the weed. Yeah, that was some good shit, bro. Yeah, bro, I agree. I love these. They look like those super swampers. It just looks like a real monster truck with them. So anytime I see these on eBay, I try to buy them up if they look good. But it's rough when you get a going for an actual like a full truck because these are always in horrible shape. I have a brand new set sitting at the house. They're still in the packages. $140 I had to give for that set. About the liger, you guys have any ligers? Oh, we got plenty of ligers. No, I mean, those are only real where they breed them at. Certain zoos, I think. Skunk ape and man bear pie. What's a man bear pie? Skunk ape's just another name for Sasquatch, right? Old California legend hangs out with Bigfoot. What's up, Wonder Bread? Welcome back, brother. Sitting here trying to read all y'all's comments off the computer because my phone will not tell me what you guys are saying. It's some good shit. Doing good, Wonder Bread. Chupacabra. Down south of the border, they're real. Depending on who you talk to. I don't value sobriety after 8. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get to these comments, but shit's acting weird. Let's see here. Yeah, Wonder Bread, I saw you on Facebook whenever you won that, I think it was the T-Max from Pimp, and it was listed under your real name, and I'm like, man, I can't remember who it was that won that, so I couldn't put 2 and 2 together. Keep smoking, brother. See when it was huge. What, a Sasquatch? A Sam Squanch? For you Trailer Park fans? Trailer Park Boy fans? Why do you call it a Sam Squanch? The jackalope is always found around truck stops. Oh, I'm sure it is. I thought the chupacabra was some Mexican hairless dog-looking thing. Yeah, that walks on 2 legs. I thought just lot lizards at truck stops. Yeah, them damn lot lizards. When I was a kid, I came out here to Phoenix with my dad, and we drove to California to go to Disneyland, and I was like 8 or 9, I don't remember. And we left it real early in the morning. I'm sleeping in the back of his car. He had like an old, like a late 70s Cadillac. And we're just cruising along, and all of a sudden, kaboom! I woke up, what was that? My dad said it was a jackrabbit. And have you ever seen a jackrabbit? Them sons of bitches is huge. And he said, last thing I saw was 2 ears sticking up over the hood, and then we heard it. Poor jackrabbit. See, weirdest thing I ever caught down here, an 8-foot Nile monitor. I used to have a, not the Nile, it was a Savannah monitor. He didn't get very big. He ended up having some illnesses, and we had to give him to somebody that takes care of sick lizards. But monitors are pretty cool. Try to catch it for 5 days. 45 ACP in the head caught it. Damn. They're eating our cats and dogs. Oh, I bet. I'm gonna have a ham sandwich, says Carlo. Enjoy. I have jackrabbits all over my place. They get huge. Oh yeah. Like I've never seen one in person. I've seen them in pictures, and then I remember the thump when we ran that one over. Got cottontail rabbits here. Yeah, our backyard, like our whole neighborhood's just full. Like there's probably 2 or 3 dozen rabbits. So we have like 3 generations in our backyard alone. The mom and pop, and they have a teenager and a baby. And hell, by now they've probably had another one. You guys know how rabbits reproduce. Have a Savannah too. We got fat the size of a football. Hell yeah. Yeah, ours, I mean, he was no bigger than 8 to 10 inches, tailing off when we ended up having to get rid of him. He had metabolic bone disease, and it was one of those things where, you know, we shouldn't have gotten him in the first place. You know, we had no business with lizards because we weren't capable really of taking care of them. But yeah, he got sick, and had to give him to somebody that could take care of him. Northwest New Mexico, I get all kinds of wildlife. Oh yeah, right, middle of Missouri, on the border of Kansas. You know, we all kinds of wildlife there. My neighbor has a freaking roadrunner as big as a bird. Same trip when we went out to Cali as a kid. On the way back, you could see it out there running across the desert, and I was like, "What is that?" And that's a roadrunner. And I was like, I thought that shit was just in cartoons, but no, they are real. I've never seen armadillo till we moved here. Seen a lot of those in Oklahoma. They say they carry polio still. On my porch a couple of days ago. Really? You say you live in New Mexico? You guys remember fireflies? Yep. Whatever happened to them? Haven't. Dude, I hit one on the way home when I went home for the 4th of July, and I just had a green glow on my windshield for about 10 minutes. We got squirrels. Yeah, we got squirrels too. Every once in a while you see a black squirrel. They're pretty cool looking. Especially like, yeah, you gotta have the right setup for lizards for sure. The pet's here, just a wife. Good thing she don't watch these lives. They had a guy up here, had a python that he lost and never reported it. And all his neighbors was complaining about all their cats and dogs disappeared. Found the snake under his house. Got 13 feet long. Damn. Yeah, New Mexico. Hell yeah. I drive through New Mexico. Gallup. That is a drunk town. I never seen so many people walking out along the main strip of a town drunk. And that town is not very big. More drunks per capita than any place in the world. Used to have turtles, lizards, and snakes. Yeah, when I was a kid, I had a turtle. Couldn't have a blue iguana. Oh, hell yeah. Iguanas are cool. We used to have some friends had a whole room dedicated, and they built like 3 or 4 individual cages from floor to ceiling. It was a pretty neat setup. An albino squirrel here. Nice. I've seen them on TV, but never in person. It's an expensive hobby when you have 1,500 of them. What? 1,500 what? Reptiles? No way. Forget that. Whatever it is you're talking about, 1,500 ain't no good. Probably every 80s Aussie school kid dream to visit Disneyland. It's pretty cool. I wouldn't make the trip from Australia. It ain't worth that, but it is pretty neat. Oh, you're in Gallup? So you know about the drunks. Gallup's is full of oh, you know, it's full of a lot of shit. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that I think it's the last exit on the west side. I camped out in that Love's, just slept in my car. Yeah, pretty weird. All the damn drunks around. Kept my my 9mm right there, ready to go. So that's the attraction. Get drunk. Nitro Kingdom Monday night. Hell yeah. Nitros are cheap compared to reptiles, right? Gallup, the drunks are a thing of the past. It's all about fentanyl now. Oh yeah. Either way, man, they look messed up just walking around. Like it just does not look like that town has been treated well by its people. Come to Ontario, Canada if you want to see libtards. Oh, hell no. Stay away from there in California. Had to build a custom enclosure. He's getting big. Oh, I bet, man. 1,500, that's a zoo. For teams, I was the top 5 turtle breeders. Oh, damn. So you had 1,500 turtles? Holy shit. I mean, you know, there ain't no risk of turtles going extinct. They've been around for millions of years. I'll pass why I moved from California. Yeah, California's a joke. Here, pay $8 a guest. No. That's what you voted for. No, we're moving. And then repeat the same cycle. Don't they call that insanity when you do the same thing over and over again expecting a different result? You can stop in Minnesota to see them too. Everywhere's got them. It's just how thick is the population. That's what counts. Disney will cost you more than your flight and entire vacation. What's up, Texas? Welcome, brother. I hope that engine block works for you, and I hope you can get that little Acme buggy going. I don't want it back. I just want a video of it running. The turtle pimp. It's funny shit. Yeah, Disney's extremely expensive. So when I was a kid, I went to the one in L.A. and then or wherever it's at. And then when I was 18, I went to Japan, and they've got a Tokyo, Japan as well. I think it was their 15th or their 25th anniversary. Either way, I've been to both. Oh, you've been in Gallup for most of your life, man. I feel sorry for you, bro. Those dug reptiles, been in New England. It's hard to keep them. Winters are tough. Oh yeah, you gotta hope that there's no storms that knock out the power for sure. That's a lot of reptile shit. Time for a smoke, says Jester. Tours are like the nitros. The more rare, the more valuable. Ah. Like koi. Some of them koi get freaking huge. Let's see. My rifle identifies as a hole puncher. There's a guy on YouTube that does like the self-defense. He does like these different, I don't know, it's like I guess like a conference or something that he was doing, but he was just talking to the people, and it was the funniest statement I ever heard. If you want to, what was it? If you want to put a hole in somebody, you carry a handgun. If you want to put a hole through somebody, you carry a rifle. If you want to take a hunk of shit out of that person and throw it on the ground, you carry a shotgun. I'll never forget that. School tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. We'll learn together. Take it easy, bro. Thank you, Run the Bread. Appreciate the thumbs up to the live. Check out this preview. Will do. Have a good night. Yeah, I've been trying to catch the videos, but I miss a lot of them these days. Alright, I'm gonna hit this with another coat. JW still on here, bro? Cool, brother. Not this coming weekend, but next weekend's Labor Day. I'm still thinking about making this trip. Are you going to have any time, or are you going to be racing all weekend? Because if you're going to be busy, I might just hit the track and go throw a 20 in the machine and get as many drinks as possible for free. That's the only thing good about going to Vegas. Just throw a 20 in the machine and keep loading them up. Get my money's worth somehow, because I know I ain't going to make anything off that 20. Take it easy, Bob. Appreciate you coming in, brother. Have a good night. Yeah, finally getting a nice even coat on there. It's turned out to be a pretty good looking orange. Since T-Max off the Nitro Prediction, bro. Send you the square body. All right, man. I'll be if you need my address again, just hit me up on Messenger. I'll get it to you again. But yeah, man, I'd be honored to work on all aspects square body. Does that mean after I fix it, I get to take it out for a rip, make sure it's good? Cool. Yeah, I'll probably be there then. I'm like I said, I'm planning on coming up there. So if not, we'll make it another weekend. But I'm definitely trying because race season's coming up pretty soon. So I'm gonna have to do it pretty quick. Now, I don't even have a T-Max. I got a shit ton of Savages. I brought the Sin. Raw's hooking me up with the part that I need, so we'll get that running here pretty quick. That pretty guy. Look at this. That was ridiculous. Look at that beauty. Full decal. So that's the shelf body. That's the basher body. This guy right here was $80 freaking. But yeah, here in the near future, that's getting a new part so it'll run. And then that guy right there is fun. Yep. Oh, can't forget that guy up there. I got the Warhead over here in pieces, about to rebuild it, and then the LST's almost rebuilt. Hell yeah, Aspects, appreciate it. I'll definitely take her for a rip. Second, and we'll start racing at 7:45 in the morning, third. Black Aftershock is a special edition. Oh, I have no idea. It came from JP. I don't know much about it. I do know it's got the 454 in it. Yep, that engine's a beast. But I really don't know much about it. It's fun. I like driving it, but man, I love the look of the Savages, and I love driving the Savages. Everybody's got their preferences. Hell yeah, you got the same sim with a good body. So my problem is, I didn't get the book with it, and I kept tightening down that. Excuse me, the spur gear drive shaft. I don't know what you call it, but it's got that nut on it, and I tightened it down too much, and I broke 2 of those freaking shafts, and you can't find them anywhere. So operator error. But other than that, it's a good truck. Got a fresh engine in it, or a fresh piston and sleeve, and I've got a couple of lives from over a year ago. Running it. It runs good. Other than the fact that I had that shit tightened down too much. The other thing looks clean with that body. There we go. And for those of you who hadn't seen that beast, I got some videos on it too. Check it out. Thing's crazy powerful. All right, Carlo, have a good night, brother. Can I see
see it again.
Oh, you want to see the aftershock? Did you need me to get it out and like pop it open? Here, let me get this coat on here real quick, and then we'll get it on the table. I don't know much about these. So there's no reverse in it, single steering, 454. The black, I think they're plastic shocks. Doesn't have the fancy blue ones on it. As far as I know, it's all stock. Oh, that would be, isn't that the 4.6? The Sin 4.6? I don't know. So this is a GST 7.7. What do they call that? The Reaper 4.6 or something like that? Thanks, Wonder Bread. Appreciate the compliment, bro. Said you're getting good with the paint. Honestly, like sometimes are better than others. It just depends. Let's see. All I need parts for what I already have. I don't need much, thankfully. What do you need, brother? Does it have one of those? You're talking about the aftershock? Yeah, it's a little dirty. The last time I ran it was when I went to Yuma with Maxwell Smart, and it's a dirty mess out there. Next up, yeah, I don't have the low seat. Well, I have the LST, but I don't have the XX. What is it, the XXL or the LST2? I just got like the old school original one, but it's almost together. But I was just needing like a couple of nuts for the shocks, and I finally got what I needed. Because like the bolt that holds the shocks on, and then it's all like standard size, but it's got like regular nuts in there that pinch the bolt to the shock tower, and then the shocks go on outside of that, and like the bolts were bent, and the only ones I could find were 3 mil, so I had to get new nuts as well. Oh, the Losi XXL? Yeah, like, I never had any of the Losi monster trucks until just recently. I got this from Jay, and then I gotta dig it out. I got this guy here from a local buddy, one of my racing buddies. Had to scrub the crap out of this thing, but I just gotta get the shocks on, and the engine itself is little worn out. But yeah. And then I tried to just fit another engine to it in the shock, or the crankshafts are different lengths, so I have to get the right one. Here comes early. See you next time. Appreciate you, brother. Have a good night. Yeah, those that's an easy fix. Those bearings, they wear out pretty easy. All right, one last coat with this orange. Finish up the can. You almost destroyed this aftershock when I went to Yuma. Pulled the wheelie so easy on it. Next thing you know, I'm like on the back. Needless to say, I put it away shortly after that. Yeah, and twisted up my body clip, bent the hell out of it actually. They're big and nice. Wish they had part support. Yeah. Again, it's one thing I hate about this hobby. Losa seems to be the worst at it. Get a nice model out there and then just discontinue it and watch everybody go crazy over trying to find the damn parts. It's ridiculous. It's almost like artificially inflating the price. It's like I don't get why they do it, because if they discontinue, it's not like they're making any money off of it anymore. They're just ruining it for everybody in the hobby. There, all fixed. Yeah, I know they do it on purpose, freaking assholes. What's up, Northeast? How you doing, brother? I think we've sat here and watched the paint dry long enough. Time to back her in white. Yeah, you can still get stuff for techno like as far back as the 48.3, 48.4. I mean, there's still parts out there, so yeah, totally. And I like that techno, as far as I know, techno is like American made out in Cali, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that, but I like techno. I mean, they're tanks. You know, they're basically they're good for bashers and racers. They're good for learning racers that do a lot of crashing. That's why I like them. Which hot body Savage body was it? Because I seen a couple of them. I might have come across that one. Dude, one of them that they were trying to sell on there, and I don't remember who made it. Parma, maybe? But it's like it kept popping up in my feed, and it's that stupid Dodge Terron, or I don't know. I had to look it up because I never heard of it before, and like it looks worse than the hippie van. Like the new hippie vans just look absolutely stupid. But whatever this thing was, the Dodge something, just a stupid futuristic van with beady little headlight eyes on it. Like, I'm not buying that crap. I wouldn't even take it for free and put it on a vehicle. I'd donate it. One Brett says he wants to get a Truggy. Yeah, Truggies are badass. I currently have 3 of them. This is 28 in it, Silverado, long bed. Nice. I know this isn't the Silverado, but it made me think of silver. And actually, I have the silver for this. I can't wait to do this body. It's the Ford Super Cab. But that thing looks cool. I think it'll look even better with different tires, too. One got the black with the red flames in front. I bet that looks sweet. Can't wait to run that Tamiya Chuggy I just got. I don't think I have anything Tamiya. And after all this time, I only have one thing that's Duratrax. Just ordered a couple bodies from J Concepts. Yeah, they got some pretty cool ones. I have these 2 bodies up here that it's like I have to modify it to get it in the Mugen. I think they fit in the Techno, but I still need to cut them out. And like there's parts that fit in the front of that Mugen to make it fit properly, and I just have to redo it. I just haven't done it yet. I was actually going to sell it. Guy wanted it. I was going to make some trades with him. He has like a, what is it, the Raminator? The Lucy Raminator? And he had a few Savages. And he told me in no hurry. And I was like, good, because I got a few things going on. And then like a couple weeks after that, he sent me a message throwing a fit. But I knew I should have sold it when I had the chance, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, you told me no hurry, but never mind. So yeah, he doesn't hit me up anymore. Guy was kind of flaky anyways. Corey's in the house. What's up, brother? He says, hey, cool guy. I don't know who you're talking to. Maybe somebody in the chat. Yeah, I've got a lead finger body. Which one was it? I had to start running raw speed because I signed up with them. And no, you don't have to be like a true badass racer to sign up with them. What is it? Which body was that? So another one that's on my truggy is raw speed. Maybe it was just for the buggy. I thought for sure I had one for the truggy. It's actually the one that's up there on my Mugen. That's what it was. So I do have a lead finger up there on my Mugen. My good buddy Tony that I race with, he's sponsored by Lead Fingers, so that's all he can run. Cool. Appreciate it. I mean, it's kind of hard for us to go to each other's lives when, you know, everybody's got to do their live at the same time that everybody else does. But whatever. It's kind of hard to be in two places at once. Alright, time to get some white on here. Crazy how I can't get this chat on my phone anymore. Oh, it's like YouTube just sitting behind the scenes pushing buttons like, hey, let's see what this does. Let's see if he'll notice. See if we can get him to complain and demonetize him, even though he doesn't make anything. Yay. It's gonna look pretty sharp when it's done. Alright, take it easy, Wonder Bread. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, we get it, Corey. We appreciate you when you do come in, though. I'm surprised often a guy hasn't come in to say hi to you, brother. I don't feel like an outsider. Stop by whenever, man. You know me, I'm Mr. Consistent, except I don't do Wednesdays anymore. Mondays and Tuesdays, same time, same place. Hell, one of these days we may even go for another road trip. You just never know. That's funny. I didn't read that comment before I said that. Talking about the ice cream trip. I remember those days. Had a nice little place to run that was really close here. Like there's so much suburbs around. Like I gotta drive, and I mean for a while, to get anywhere to where I'm like not in the middle of a bunch of traffic or neighborhoods. So a little harder to run here. A couple parks. But the one park where I was running had that big open field. They have a dog park that's off to one side, but the last time I went, they had a bunch of what looked like temporary fence up. And, you know, because it's like a fenced in dog area where you can just let your dogs run. And it's like they fenced in the whole field area. And I don't know why. I don't know what they're doing to the other, you know, to the actual dog park, but they took away my running space. That's why we haven't been there lately. Still got another section of that field that's open, but that was a good spot. Speaking of back in the old days, the old Wheelie King itself, I wanted an orange body, so I got some orange fuel line for it. Just for the hell of it, but he wanted the LiPo battery in it. I'm giving him my old Futaba controller. I figure, you know, give him a nice setup. I'll take the old classic. But gonna hate to see the old girl go, but you know, it's going to somebody new to the hobby, and you know, if it keeps him interested and it gets truly into nitro, it'd be worth it. It was good last. Oh, Creepo Man. That was odd times, man. The amount of people that stopped by, Boatman or Creepo Man, the guy with the drone. Yeah, we had some good times in that parking lot. Had some good jumps over in that construction site. But yeah, life moves on, and so does my work. Get out the fresh can of white. The other one's pretty much done. How's work going? Oh, it's going pretty good. I ended up getting a promotion not too long ago. That's, I'll be here we're about to start up the next building. I'll be here for basically another year. Then after that, I'm not 100% sure when I'll absolutely be done here, but it sounds like maybe within the year, or this time next year. And then I think I'm going to El Paso. That's what it sounds like anyways. Yep, still in Arizona. Mesa, Phoenix. Well, Mesa is a suburb anyways, but basically Phoenix area. Oh, BBQ, Texas. Being somebody from Kansas City, home of the barbecue, I like it, but I'm not one of those huge fans like a lot of people. Like, my wife could eat barbecue like all the time, and me, I just want fish and seafood. But that's good times. Problem down here is everybody makes everything spicy, and I don't like spicy. But you can tell them, just give me a 0. I found a nice Thai restaurant, really good food, and I got a sushi place. I hit those every Friday and Saturday. They all know me by name. It's like Norm walking into Cheers. And Corey agree. Yeah, I've seen you cooking some nice fish on your little cook channel. That's some good stuff. That one's turning out pretty good. A couple more coats of white. Ooh, crab legs. There's a place in Kansas City. It's one of the casinos. And like in Kansas and Missouri, they have casinos that are on boats that sit on the Missouri River. Unless they're the Indian casinos, that's the only way that they're allowed to do it. So we go to this place and they have like Saturday was all you could eat seafood, and just a huge, big old chunk of that buffet was just this big ass thing of just crab legs, not the king crab, just the regular cheaper crab. Before that night was over, me and my dad both had like 7 to 8 pounds of crab legs. Oh my God, it was so good. Like I could eat shrimp all day, every day, any type of shrimp. I prefer grilled or, like shrimp tacos, stuff like that. I don't like the fried stuff as much anymore, but shrimp and fish, yum. But yeah, sushi, especially like California rolls, real sashimi. I don't like the raw fish as much, but the rolls, they're really good. Oh, we got some new people in here. Of course, they're sitting on the porch. The lightning is amazing. I love lightning storms. I miss the spring storms that we have in Kansas City. We get monsoons here, but nothing like a tornado rolling through the farmland just to the north. And yeah, creepy, but exciting. Off the guy, what's up? I knew you was out there creeping around somewhere in the background. Oh no, not off the guy. Maxwell Smart, what's up, brother? How you guys doing? It don't boot me. Often you be nice. Oh shit. Don't boot me. I dozed off watching paint dry. Migraine most of the day. Well, good thing you're not sniffing the paint while it's drying, because it'd be giving you a migraine as well. Just got done fixing the Revo. Hell yeah. Good times. Still making HP Epic. HP as in horsepower? As in chaos? Who's Ovens? Maxwell's saying hi to Ovens. I don't know who Ovens is. Holy crap, cats are gone. That was a half-second boom. Love those. Close lightning. Man, one time I was in Oklahoma working. And I was sitting in the hotel room, and we had a real bad storm. Like, there was tornadoes rolling through, and they missed me, thank God. But they were so strong and so much lightning. I actually took video of it. The lightning just kept hitting in the same spot over and over again. It was almost like watching War of the Worlds. I was starting to kind of freak out a little, but you know, it was close. And every time it would hit, the car alarm in my work van would go off. And when you're in a hotel and it's parked right up next to the building, that is crazy. I literally just unlocked it and left it until the lightning quit. But there was a tornado like to the west of us, and then it dropped down on the east of us and went on into Arkansas. That was back in, 2018? 2019, something like that. I think it was the spring of... I think it was early spring of 2019. But... yeah, just that lightning was freaking crazy. Terry Curry, what's going on, brother? So, he wants to know what we're painting. We were doing this guy for the trade for that 21. So, there's old Willie King. If anybody remembers the El Camino body. So... that's what that truck used to look like. And the guy I'm trading with, he wanted this body, Dukes of Hazzard orange, and then we're gonna black out the windows. He wanted solid color. Nothing crazy, so made it nice and easy for me. I see an HPI. That's almost all you see around here. That's the more tornadoes around the state. Not 100% sure what you're actually saying, but yeah, when they roll through, man, they go state to state, and it'll drop down in multiple states for sure. Oh, the most tornadoes around the state, I get you. Yeah, it's like sometimes the storms will drop like a dozen of them over like 2, 3, 4 different states. Same storm. I don't remember how many dropped that night. It was a few. Somewhere over in like southwest Missouri, by Springfield area. They got hit pretty hard on that evening, but I know a town to the west of where I was staying got hit. And I think it went like just south of me, maybe. But it was one of those ones that was like touch and go. It just dropped down and pull back up over and over again. Lots of projects are breaking, sickening. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on. You guys missed the earlier portion of the show. So, it went from a Savage in a bucket to Savage in a box. And then I completed that one yesterday. It took me almost all weekend. I had a lot of parts to scrub. There's my next project. I got I need to finish the low CLST. Yeah, that's a truck in there. Oh, there we go. There's a truck inside of there. That there is the, what do they call it? The Warhead Evo Duratrax. Yeah, I got a few projects going. Oklahoma, yeah, like Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and then into Missouri. I think even up like into Nebraska and Iowa, that's all Tornado Alley. Some people say it's actually starting to shift up into Wisconsin as well. Ooh, nice Quad Runner Ducati. The Quad Runner, is that the HPI version? I've seen videos of that, and I've actually seen the quad body for sale on eBay, but I never really truly liked it. I like the monster trucks better. And the Losi Promoto. Raw had a pretty good video, and I thought about putting the message out there. You're missing 2 wheels and the sound. What happened? But I don't know. They look alright. I wouldn't mind getting one of those old school like the street bike crotch rocket nitros. You know, they look like they were tiny and hard to work on, but they look like it could be fun. Almost done. Good solid color. So I'll make sure we got complete coverage on the inside. And like I said, he wants blackened out windows, so I didn't pick up any smoke, but we're just gonna hit it with some straight up black. Yeah, correct all aspects. They said when I was in KC, I saw the most awesome lightning storm of all time. Man, every year, brother, there'll be times when you don't hear the thunder, but the lightning just shoots back and forth across the sky, like I don't know, like an electric show. It's really cool. But I love massive thunderstorms. I don't want to see people's stuff get damaged or people get hurt from tornadoes, but man, just the crazy wind and you know the like during the middle of the day the sky just turned black and all hell breaks loose. Like I love it. Out here we get a monsoon rolling through, the winds pick up. Next thing you know, you got what they call a damn it, I keep trying to say a booty, but what is it? It's called an abu, Habib, something like that. It's like an Indian sounding name, but just a massive dust storm that you can't see through. Young, Oklahoma, Kansas, Tornado Alley. Now everywhere's Tornado Alley. Yeah, I mean it's kind of spread out a little bit, but they're still the main focal point. Tornadoes love flat Kansas and Oklahoma for sure, and then Missouri's got enough trees and hills and being along the river with all like the cuts in the earth from the wash running into the river kind of breaks it up a little bit, but still pretty crazy. Buddy had the quad about the Savage X41 same day the one we shared earlier. Hell yeah. Damn it, I was trying to read something. I scrolled up and it went all the way to the bottom. I hate that. We're all still in the house. What's up? Anti-hero, welcome to the show. I want to put chain and sprockets on my Carson cart. I need some measurements. Still working on that cart? Haboob, thank you. I'm just going to call you Ricky. Rickety. I'm still going to call you Ricky. It's easier for me not to mess up. But yeah, a Haboob. I always get that messed up. But I know a kid that's like Palestinian Jewish mixed. He's one of our neighbors, and his name's Aboudi. So that's the name that always comes to mind whenever I'm trying to think of Haboob. I sit on the front porch of my Airbnb watching the sky turn electric blue, and the lightning would be long streaks across the sky. Oh, no, man. I love it. And crazy enough, like when the tornadoes roll through, the sky turns like an aqua green or teal green. I guess more teal. Just beautiful sky. It's like Beauty before the Beast, you know? I don't have the Carson card, but I can research. Let's see. Telling you guys this is getting intense. My windows are shaking. Each thunder. Crazy. Dude, way back in the day, thunder scared the shit out of me. I was doing like a courier job where I'd go pick stuff up and go drop it off. And my last route of the day, I'd stop by like half a dozen businesses and pick up like those, it was like long white plastic mail totes just full of whatever their mail was. And then I would take it to this post office. And my hands are full with I got 2 of these stacked up in my arms. And as I'm walking up to the door, I might have even been coming out the door. I don't remember. All I remember was out of the corner of my eye, I seen just like a streak. It looked like somebody just shot a taser gun at the ground or something. And you hear that, but it was kind of quiet. And then you hear that pop, and I seen little blades of grass pop up. And this was like 10 feet away from me. And then all of a sudden, just kaboom, crash, and it scared the crap out of me. And the guy behind me was like, "Oh my God, did you see that?" And I was like, "Well, sort of." It took me a second to hoping I didn't get hit, because when that shit happens, you just kind of freeze up. But closest I've ever been to lightning, man, scared the crap out of me. Yes, it's orange. That's what he wanted. He wanted an orange body. I was high as hell. It was amazing. I'll never forget it. That's kind of like an oxymoron. You were high as hell, and you'll never forget it. That's like the only thing you'll ever remember, being high as hell. Now, we've had been through some crazy storms. I've had tornado literally like 2-3 blocks from the house. Literally watched it go by. Actually got hit in the head with a piece of hail. As a kid, multiple tornadoes went by my hometown. It's crazy. As many storms have rolled through, I'm surprised I haven't actually been in the middle of one. But we always get lucky. They always kind of go around wherever it is that I'm living, so I feel blessed. I don't think it's considered the Ford body. So I don't think that it was a licensed body by HPI. It was that set. Let's see. This might have been the same set that had paintball. Because I think it was the same body, just they had different color schemes, and I don't remember all of these that came out, but it is the GT3. So the GT1 was like the Savage 21 and the first 25. The GT2, I think, was like this red one. If I'm not mistaken, I mean, this even looks like the GT1, but could be the GT2. Not 100% sure. This was just, I think it was the GT2 because it was when the Savage X came out. And then that's the 3. And then the fourth one was when it was like black and gray and it had the big orange HPI hectagon or whatever you call it up on top. And then I don't even remember what the 5th one looked like. And then of course the 6th ones was orange and blue ones. All right, Corey, have a good night, brothers. Appreciate you coming in. Good seeing you again. Let's see, we still got a little bit of time left. I think we'll do one more coat. Paige trying to follow me in. We're finally done with the white. Pimp asked me earlier how I was going to sticker this up, but I said, just like you told me, I'm just going to throw them up in the air and see how they land. So, wish me luck. We'll try to be a little organized with them. Need a drink. It's actually pretty dry. Oh, you know what? I need to leave this one on. Almost messed that up. Forgot the front windshield is not getting blacked out. Now to cover up a little bit of exposure. Thanks, Alfred. I appreciate it, man. Hero said it's a pretty savage in the back. You're talking about that one? That's the one I'm trading for that 21. He wanted orange with blacked out windows. So that's what he's getting. Since I got so many of them and they all look alike, the only way to tell exactly which one is which is by the actual body. So that's what it used to be. He didn't like the multicolored El Camino, and it's all beat up, so I wasn't going to give it to him anyways, but he picked this body, and they wanted it orange. That's right. Tarek, the best part's coming. blacking out the windows. It looks really good when you do it with the smoke, if you want to see through it. But man, if you want that limo black with regular black, hope you can read upside down. Yeah, once I get that finished, that's gonna look pretty tough. Well, what do you guys think? Do I have enough wheels? Yeah, it's a mess, but there's lots of wheels, and all those in bags are my racing wheels. And there's more buried underneath all this stuff. I'm working on cleaning it up though. We'll get it all situated and set up looking nice. Just in time to move on to the next job. Oh yeah, we're blacking it out for sure. Chris Stupid RC, what's up, brother? How you doing? About 4 more sets of wheels and tires. Hey, buddy. Hey, bro. Like, I got you covered. I got another set on the way as well, and a pair. So don't you worry, man. We got tires for days. Like I said, I just need to clean this mess up, and then it'll look better. Those are my favorite tires by far. Or I guess I should say wheels. Hell yeah, Chris. Says it's going good. Hope it's going good for everybody out there. And so we'll get that layer of black on those windows a little bit thicker. And it's just going to be solid black. Ooh. Yeah, she's almost solid. One more coat. Got just enough time. One more coat to finish this up, and we'll be ready for tomorrow night. We'll trim it out and put stickers on it. But I'm gonna get one more coat on it, and we'll peel this plastic, and we'll see how she looks before we get out of here. But we're getting close. There we go. I got a big old whiff of paint on that one, but now she's pretty much solid, blacked out. You can't really see any light through it, so I don't want to peel that front window decal until that dries. But since we're done painting, oh, come on. Always so much better looking when you get the plastic off. Look at that beauty. That's nice. Looks like it just got a wax job. Ooh-wee, that's pretty. I know you guys can see me in the reflection. Hell yeah. So what you guys think? He says Nikki Dunn Nitro. Off the guy, turn that spelling check off. I think it thinks that you're trying to speak another language. Oh shit. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Maxwell. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, and like certain bodies and certain styles I think look good with the orange. Like that XL that I did. And I have another one here. I think that thing turned out really nice. Especially when I put those Badland tires on it. Man, she's pretty. But I'm not usually crazy about an orange body. Certain things. But I think that turned out really nice. Tomorrow we'll get the decals on, get her cut out, fit to the truck. Hopefully we'll get it finished tomorrow. If not, I'll finish it up after the show. But anyways, there it is. Nice little Savage X body to go with the old Wheelie King. Man, his road's got like fresh blacktop on it, and it was just spinning the tires. I couldn't get it to pull the wheel up. Oh, excuse me. But get it on some good concrete. That thing will wheelie for days. Anyways, everybody, I appreciate you. It's been awesome hanging out. Be sure and join me tomorrow, same place, same time. Love you guys very much. I know everybody says that it's like a cliche, but seriously, it's like a big family here. So again, thank you. You guys are awesome. Be kind to each other. Burn all your nitro. And until next time, much love and peace.